This is the new game mode. So you get placed in a giant map, like actually giant. So you start out by taking one of these, and so look, 2.6. That's not bad. My starting team could take village 1s, couldn't take village 2s though. I needed to wait a little bit. So basically you get 25 tiles, I think, to start, and each tile gives you a regeneration rate. These tiles that have villages or towns, you can garrison a hero in there, and you can get 20%, which is fine in the beginning because everyone has tons of elite heroes, but later on it's ascended heroes, and I don't have any of the ascended heroes I need for this. I only have like 4, so I would have to take over the perfect ones. But anyways, so you want to take over as many of these and blink tiles as you can right away, just to get your rate up. And then use that to buy relics, which get extremely expensive later on. If you look at like level 3 ones are 1500 compared to my 304,000. So yeah, it gets ridiculous. I'm waiting for this one because that 69% attack looks pretty nice. So for hero selection, it goes based off of like hero type. So you have your support, sustenance, or your mages, sorcery. You got your archers or rangers, or agility for celerity, fortitude for tanks, and might for like warriors. You want to just pick, it doesn't matter how strong they are, you want to just pick whichever one you have most of. So now it looks like I would do this, but I got a couple of these heroes recently, so I went with mage because I had these two also, and it's doing okay. The best ones to pick are celerity and might, secondary sustenance. I went sorcery and sustenance, and it's doing alright. I need to be like 1 to 2 relics above everyone else to compete with what they can take out. So this is the way to go if you have the right heroes, especially if you have like Cecilia, which I don't, or Kaz is really good in here, which I don't. So, whatever. Because the dodge just gets ridiculous on Kaz. So then you've selected your heroes. You want to make sure that whichever one your primary one is, you get all of them. So you start out with 10, so you would literally put all 9 of these heroes in, which seems weird, and it might cripple you just for a bit in the beginning, but once you get like 1 to 2 relics, they're stronger than these E heroes will be stronger than your ascended heroes from other ones. So a lot of people spread out to their best heroes, and they'll have like 2 here, 3 here, 2 here, and then you're in trouble later on because you're just getting minor boosts. So let's see here. After that, get as many tiles as you can, get this up, and then you can start moving into like village 3s. You rank up based on these like quests in here. I think there's like 10 ranks, and I'm like 8 of 10 now, but we're pretty much done. We have a couple more days left. So it'll be based on how many tiles you own, how much resources you have, how many relics you've leveled up, and then from there you will start to get up towards these guys, the bosses. So for the boss, you have to take out all 6 of the mini bosses and the boss itself. Well, so every thing you rank up, you get prizes. So my next rank up, I get 1500 purple dust, whatever that chest is, I'm not exactly sure, and then 3000 diamonds. There's not really like a big prize for beating the boss at the end. Some people play it like there is, but yeah. Anyways, you get to the bosses. This is kind of where you want to start teaming up. So map placement is pretty important. You got You start out all around this edge down here. All this you have to level up to get into. This is stage 1 down here, stage 2 in here. It's hard to see now because we are all over the place. Stage 3 here, and then stage 4 back here. You start at this very edge around here. The first time it was based on when you register. So you register like 2 days before you start playing. And the first time, if you registered first, you started here, or maybe here, and then the next person started there, the next person started there, and then like this, until it filled up. This time, it started randomly somewhere around here, because I'm in 2 instances. This one started here, my other one started like here, and then it filled in clockwise, based on when you joined the event. So we're going to keep registering and joining like right on the reset time, so that we can try to be as close to each other as possible and that we can collaborate. It's pretty hard to collaborate with people who don't speak English. I mean, the game has in-game translation, which is really nice, but you never really know. It still looks all wonky. I started here. If I want to go to where I am now, it is. So each of these tiles, to attack them, there's enemies on them, even the blank ones, and they cost food. Your heroes get 4 food per hour. And then you came up here. The green tiles are the ones I'm linked to. Blue means someone's taken, but I'm not linked to them. And we came up here. And up here. We're on to the third boss now. We came over here. Down here. Here's the third boss. And we're most of the way through him. 1.5 billion life. We're doing like 20 to 100. Final boss is Tentacle Boy up here. One more boss to go. With 45 billion life. And 30 defenders. You have to kill all 30 defenders also. You get 70 people. And it goes by guilds. So we got our guild. We got these golden axes people. I don't know, some Russians. It scales pretty well. You get stronger by powering up these relics. So look, my team's at like plus 2,600% right now. So you get 1 to 3 stars based on how well you do. You'll get, sure. That should be more than enough. You get 1 star for beating it. You get a 2nd star for beating it in under 30 seconds. And then you get a 3rd star if none of your guys die. So I lost a star because it's under a minute. Every star you get replenishes 2 food. So it's 12 to play. And I get 4 because I got 2 stars. That's okay. So then you can occupy. And then you link back up. So all this was blue a second ago, because I got rid of the tile that was attached to it all. And just got this one. So if you settle your thing and you're attached green to where the boss is, you do 5% more damage. So that's why we have this little campground here with all of our players. So the teamwork aspect is, say I'm struggling to take on this thing, which I would completely struggle. I can be like, hey, can you take out team 1 for me? So an enemy can take out, or one of your guildmates can take out team 1, and then you only have to worry about team 2. Because once you use a hero on a building, even if you still have a ton of food left, you can't fight it again. So this later boss here, he charms any enemies that have, so you want to get your main relic up to over 189 tenacity. So I got this one first because it gave 7 tenacity, which puts me up to 190, so I don't get mind controlled by that guy. And both of the last ranks, so this one 60 million with a single attack to the final boss, that's this guy. The last rank is Prince, and you have to do 150 million. So once you get to it, like if you want to just move over and go tile to tile. You can just abandon 2 tiles and then just go for these blanks down in the first area. So I can use, I don't know, who's really not known for killing people? Let's use Namora, just because I have so much food for Namora, right? Namora versus all these guys. Watch what happens. Why? Here we go. And game. So that right there cost me 6 food, and I get to move a tile. So why not just... Oh yeah, Namora OP. Anyways. So why not just travel across here, spend like an hour to get across to where we started, and then you can just link up all the way up to here, rather than going through these 9 billion life bosses. I don't know. All of these... Oh, I don't have any pointless tiles right now. It's not really worth it for me to drop something. I can do it anyways. So yeah, you abandon tiles. Oh, that's not good. How am I not attached? Wow. Oh, they're different on here. Wait, where's the like happy crying one? I guess that.